Trini Doll Allen. Hi, Dollroom Decors. How y'all doing today? Hi, Eugenia's. Hey, Theo. How you doing? Nice to see y'all. Coming on in. That's how I did her hair, Theo. I got it up in bows. Can y'all hear me? Hey, Purple Counselor. Isn't she too cute? Look at that hair. Okay, great. So this is Miss Dallas, and I did her hair in two little bush balls on the side. I put these little ribbons in her hair. She's too cute. Hey, show enough. How are you guys doing this week? Let me show you what my doll sisters did to this new fashionista when he was here, when they were here last week. They didn't like the way I had him dressed, so they went in my doll clothes and found this little outfit, this Fashion Avenue from back in the day, and they put this on him. Hi, Dollface. How are you doing? Yeah, he looks a lot better in that outfit, I think, Trini. And I put him back on his original body, too, because I didn't want to waste that body for this guy. Thank you. Thank you, Dollface. I got to find something. I got to find another body for him. And maybe give him some facial hair or something like that. Then he'll look better. Oh no, that little outfit he came with, I think I'm going to end up putting that on one of my little Blythe dolls, since I try to dress them like little girls. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll use that outfit for the Blythe doll. And I've been sitting here all day on AliExpress looking at more Blythe dolls, because I don't know. I said I wasn't going to get one, but yeah, I think I'm going to end up with at least one more. Yeah, I agree, Trini. We do need some made to moves in those skin tones. And I really don't understand why Mattel, they've been doing this for like 20, 30 years, making their collectors beg for dolls and articulated bodies that they know are going to sell. But their response is usually that they market their dolls for kids. And I can't imagine a kid not wanting an articulated doll to play with. That would actually increase their play. So, I don't know. Who am I? But I tell you one thing. Hi, Doll Lover. It gets old. Hi, Color Magic Angel. It gets old having to buy an extra doll just to get an articulated body, which is why I have slowed down on buying all these fashionista dolls. I love the new sculpts. Variety of skin tones, all of that stuff. I love it. And right now, I had to put a ban on it because I can't afford to buy 2 dolls just to articulate one. And after you do that, you know, especially these male bodies, because I think the only match for him is that Fresh doll, and he's like $40 plus shipping. So I got to pay $40 plus shipping, plus the cost of the fashionista at $8 at Walmart. So I put $50 or more, no, $60 into articulating one Barbie doll, and that's crazy. So I just stopped buying them unless it has a face sculpt or a skin tone that is just so unique, and I know I'm going to miss out on it at retail. I don't buy them. At first, I was buying all of them, and I ended up with so many of those dolls. And at Christmas time, I moved at the end of August into this bigger place. And so the two guys that was kind enough, it was two of my boyfriend's former co-workers. And hey, Ashley, and they helped us move. And both of them, hey, Charlene, they have two little girls each. So I told them, I said, if you come back right around Christmas, I promise you I'm going to be giving away a lot of stuff out of my doll collection. So that's what I did. I just fixed them up some shopping bags, went to Dollar Tree, got a nice size shopping bag. And them little girls should have had a great Christmas, because I put each one of them $4 a piece in each of those bags. So that was like 4 times 4. So that's 16 of them that I gave away. Hey, fam. Nice of y'all to join me. Hey, Carol and Mel. So, well, what I do with them is that for the dolls that I do keep the heads, I'll take the doll head off the articulated doll and put it on the stiff body, and then I donate it to the Black Doll Affair. I have a friend of mine, her name is Niece McKenna, and she's in Savannah, Georgia. And so what she does, hey Karen, how you doing? I am so glad that you joined me. And she'll take those dolls and she sews a whole lot, and she makes little outfits for them, and she gives them away to the Black Doll Affair, gift bags, and, you know, neighborhood kids that don't have toys and stuff. So that's what she does with them. So I'll just, you know, get like a priority box full of them, and I'll just ship them off to her and let her, you know, make somebody else happy. Hi, Atlanta Falcons Barbie dolls. How you doing? Well, I just want to fill y'all in on things that's been going on in the doll room for the last couple of weeks. And the only thing that's really been going on, last week I wasn't on because I had to have my very first adult tooth pulled. I have all of my wisdom teeth, and I'm in my mid-50s, and I've never had... That was my mama calling in. So anyway, thank you, Karen. Thank you so much. And so I had to go, and they had to pull my top right wisdom tooth out, and I have never had a tooth pull. So that was a interesting experience. I think I'm very lucky, and I'm healing up pretty well, but I was pretty sore for the next couple of days, but I did that last Wednesday morning. So that's why I wasn't on for Wednesday. Hey, Herbert. So let me just tell you, let me show you. This is Dallas. This is my very first black doll that Theo gave me at as a roommate gift for our little convention get together last November. So she's my little girl, and I'm going to dress her like a little girl. So I'm having a lot of fun styling her hair and putting bows in it. So I had to go to the beauty supply store today, and they sell these packs of bows for like $1. So I picked her up some bows to go in her hair. So they were only $1 a piece. So it was a very expensive, guilty pleasure. So I got that for her hair, and I've been on Etsy and AliExpress looking for dresses for her. But some of the clothes are kind of mature looking for them, and I want her to look like she's maybe like 3 or 4. And that's how I'm going to dress her. Hey, Teresa. Nice of you to come in. Thank you. She is very cute. She's my very first one. And out of our little group of doll friends, they have many. I only have this one, and I'm thinking about getting one more as a companion. Hi, For Your Purpose. Hi, Celebrate Soulful Dolls. I think that's Robin. Celebrate Soulful Dolls. I think that's Robin Hickman. And let's see, what else? So I took my Classique Petite Jour. She was the upgrade doll from this year's convention, last year's convention. And so I put the Society Hound Barbie fashion on her. And this is her dog, because My mama told me that she felt like I would blow up overnight on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook if I would just show a picture of one of my dolls walking a dog. So this outfit had been packed away, for probably a year or two. And I told my mom, I said, as soon as I find one of my dogs, I'm not going to go buy one. But I knew I had one, and that I would take her outside, take some pictures like she's out walking her dog. And my mother said, you better do this and send me the pictures as proof. So I went outside earlier. I took these pictures out there, dressed this doll in this fashion, and I sent my mother a text with the pictures in it. And so she sent back, she says, now that's what I'm talking about. And y'all don't know how huge that is, because my mother has never been a fan of my doll collecting. So I think that's just really, I think it's just really awesome that she's never, been a fan of my dog collecting, and now she's convinced that this dog is gonna take me over the edge. So I did what my mama told me to do. Okay. All right, let's see what else I got going on in here. I'm in the process of doing, okay. Yeah, Essie has some really cute pull-up clothes and everything. Exactly. Mama knows best. So, I'm in the process of doing a kitchen diorama. If you guys saw my pictures from last week and saw my YouTube video, I did the little pantry thing, and I'll give you a little shot of that. Hold on one second. Alright, so that's my little pantry theme that I did. And let's see here. Hold on one second. I did that little pantry theme. Oh, thank you so much. I'm still doing dioramas, Karen. And if you guys may not know, but Rococo Heart and Soul is my dear friend Karen Castro. I met Karen, like, good God. Karen, how long? Maybe 15 years ago? I think it was like 15, almost 20 years ago online. And she is a diorama queen. And I got in cahoots with her, and we were ordering Fashion Royalty like crazy and collecting remit and doing diorama scenes. I never achieved her level of artistry with the diorama scenes. I mean, this lady was buying silk, brocade wall fabric to go on the walls and making furniture and everything. And everything was just so fabulous. I still have the pictures of your favorite diorama in my Snapfish folder. But now that I'm at that time in my life, I had a lot going on, raising my kids and stuff. And so I didn't have that much time to really get into play. And now that my children are grown and I have a room of my own, I can kind of live out those dreams and desires. So I never forgot you. And I never, forgot that passion that you put into everything. And check out her account, Rococo Heart and Soul. If you want to see some beautiful scenes of 16, 18-inch dolls, I mean, she's got a beautiful collection. And she puts together these fabulous dioramas. So y'all got to check her out, okay? But I am so happy that you thought enough to join me on my live tonight. So you kind of made my night. So thank you. But getting back to the thing. So now I'm doing this kitchen diorama that I've had. I have a thing for doll kitchens. How many of you guys like doll kitchens? Hey, Liliana, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Don't cry. Don't cry, Karen. So, she's just a big old softie. But, I have a couple of Kenmore kitchens, and I always wanted to do like this major kitchen diorama scene that I could leave up permanently. And so I'm in the process of doing that. I've done the walls, and one of the walls has a brick wall, partial brick wall on the side. And so I need to get the windows in and get my Kenmore kitchen deboxed. But I'm going to have to make like a little platform because the Fashion Royalty dolls are so tall that the kitchen doesn't look sized appropriately for them. So I'm going to have to make like a little stand about maybe 2.5 inches tall to set the appliances on. So that's what I'm going to be working on for the rest of the week, is trying to build that little platform for the kitchen appliances so that they'll look height appropriate for the 13-inch dolls. And I've already started filming that video. Every little step when I make the walls or whatever I'm doing, I'm filming that process. So when I finish, get it all together, it will be a video and I'll put it on YouTube. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad Liliana is happy. And let's see what else is going on in the doll room today. Oh, I got that Ayumi doll. That was the W Club exclusive. What was her name? I can't think of her name now. I'm drawing a blank. Is it Charmed Ayumi? Hey, Nefertiti Jones, how you doing? Let's see who else came in. Ms. THP, how you doing? And Loving Dolls, how you doing? Doll Lover, if I didn't speak to you guys when you came in, hello and thank you for joining. But so I'm doing the diorama thing. And what else was I was going to say to y'all? I am losing my... Oh, I knew what it was. So I found these little Toffee miniatures. I don't know if you guys heard about them. They're kind of like Remit. I think they're from Japan or somewhere like that. Amber's dolls. But they have the cutest... Look at the detail on that. So they have like a whole kitchen line of products. Charm Child Ayumi. That's it, Theo. Thank you. So I got her in the mail today. And Carol, I have your Ayumi for you. And you can let me know when you want me to ship her to you. They're called Toffee miniatures. And they're on eBay. Just like the little Remit. And it's TOFFY miniatures. And if you look down, scroll through my account on Instagram, you'll see where I put the pictures of them up there. I just set all of them. And this particular set like came with the coffee maker, the blender, and I think it has like a toaster. And it comes in 3 shades, like pale blue, aqua, pink, and white. And so I wanted to show these to you because the pale blue ones I am going to use in my kitchen diorama. So this is like a rice cooker. It's a little paddle for the rice cooker. And let's see. I'll show y'all the little toaster oven. Hey, C. Boykins, how you doing? And this is like a little toaster oven type thing. And it opens up. See how it opens up and the trays slide forth? And it has 2 little trays that come with it. So they're highly detailed. And the door closes. And little knobs down there. So I got these appliances for my kitchen. I probably ordered these a year ago. But they're still on, they still have them on eBay. Hold on one second. I'm going to find the doll and put that in their hand. Hold on one second. Let's see. I got her. Uh-oh. See here. So y'all can see the scale of it. The scale is pretty good. About the size that, you know, it would look like if you had a real rice cooker. Hey, Robert Vasquez. How are you doing? So pleased to have you join me tonight. Mel, thank you for sharing your friend. Anyway. Oh, yeah, that is the Janae dolls. And I got that sorry from you. I think I got the sorry from you, Karen. She still has her original beads on her braids. That's all my Janae shelf back there. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad Theo suggested that. I want to show you this little electric kettle that they have. And it is so cute. Now, this is the base of the kettle. Sitting on its base, and it has a little lid. I thought that was the most little darling thing right there. They are so highly detailed. And they have a couple of other sets that I want to get. Hi, Lee Williams. How you doing? Thank you for coming tonight. And let me see. Oh, and one last thing. I think this is like a panini maker. This was too cute. And has a little latch on the handle. Y'all can see that. And then it opens up. These are on eBay, My Doll Life, under Toffy, Toffy Miniatures. And if you scroll through my Instagram account, when I first got them, I took pictures of them lined up on a kitchen counter. So you can see some better pictures in my Instagram account of these things. But I thought this was like the neatest, most detailed, you know, next to the Remint stuff. And this is like real glass. It feels like glass. I'm not sure if it is, but I mean, everything is so realistic. And the coffee pot lid even opens. So it's really cute. And I don't think anything else opens in this. So there you go. That is too cute. Yeah, check them out. I mean, at one point, when I first got them, one set was like around $35. And with shipping from Japan, it came in around $45. Maybe, it was less than $50, I know, for a box of them. So, but I think as they got more popular, as everything else, they, you know, the price went up on them. So, that's what always happens in these situations. We make their stuff popular, and next thing you know, we can't afford them. Hi, Deborah. Thank you for joining me. And I came across my Remint cake collection. I forgot I had this. I know that this one goes for a pretty penny on eBay if you have these. Yeah, let's see. Here's a beautiful one. I really like this one. So I'm just sifting through all of my junk. Trying to get ready for this epic kitchen diorama that I'm finally gonna be able to pull off at sometime in the very near future. And I say near future, maybe 2 weeks. So I'm hoping in 2 weeks I'll have that done. So I need a good video. All right. So what's going on with you guys in the doll world? What's going on in your camp? Anybody got anything new? Oh, and I've got to make that furniture out of the fashionista boxes. So I bought some beautiful velvet, stretch velvet. So I'm going to do the little hot glue and velvet trick, you know, to upholster the little boxes and everything. So I want to get that done because I want to make my Homs guys a closet. So I have one Barbie wardrobe left over. And I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use some other things that I'm thinking about and build them like a walk-in closet lounge type thing for the guys, because I always neglect the guys, so I want to do that project as well, and I'll leave that up. So that's what's going on in the doll room. Y'all have any questions? Y'all got anything y'all want to talk about or ask me anything? And I'll show my little girl again. Her name is Dallas. Isn't she too cute? This, whoops, I almost dropped her. I won't be a good mommy if I drop her. She is just too cute. I am just so in love with these little dolls. I never thought that I would like anything like this, so it's a revelation to me. And they're kind of addictive. Don't y'all think? I know Mill and Theo and Carol know that they're addictive because they have a whole lot of them. I'm trying not to hurt her, Carol. She fell out the chair. This is the only chair that in my collection. This is the IKEA chair. Hold on. She was a gift, Purple Counselor. My friend Theo, she gave her to me. So this is one of those IKEA chairs. I can't think of the name of the chair. But it has a high back. And with her head being so big, this is the only chair that I have that she can actually sit up in. That will hold her big head up. Hey, Pink Diva, how you doing? I sent Rudy a message to see if he had one. He said that they were waitlisted, so I may have missed out on that guy. I like him better, that Adonis doll, a lot better than the first one. So hopefully if he has one for me, I'll get it, but if he doesn't, I'm not going to weep over it. Oh, the pulling chair. Hey, Talvin, how you doing? Yeah, she's going to definitely need dessert. So I have some cakes and stuff around here for her. I'm going to set them up. You'll see their little tea party. Mel, what's cracking with you? Are you still on? I'll have to call you, Karen. We're gonna have to talk, and you can give me some ideas about what to use for their little tea party. Hey, bruh, how you doing? Hope everything is going well. So far, so good here. Yeah, I'm gonna call you. I know you'll have some ideas of what I can do for my little Blythe tea party, but I think I'm going to order one, a companion. I'd like to have a darker skinned one, a little chocolate drop, and I'm going to get her a little companion. I'll send you a DM and we'll talk on the phone. Now that I have lots of time on my hand to do this stuff, so I'll have to call you and we will catch up. Definitely. And I'm trying to think about what else is going on in the doll world. Other than Rudy and the new Mitzi dolls, he has for order. I like the little eyelash fashion dress and the little boots and the luggage. I think that's real cute. And hopefully, if he can reserve one of those for me, I may pre-order that. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Just trying to... I had to clear out my room 2 weeks ago so that my girlfriends could come here for our doll party. So I did such a great job. I am trying not to clutter up the room again, to leave it decently. I finally got the bathroom unpacked. The bathroom was like a storehouse. I had boxes stacked to the ceiling in the tub. So when they came, I had to clear all that out so that they would have a working bathroom, you know, in the doll room. So I'm proud that I haven't cluttered it up again. So that's about all the news I have out here. Y'all tell me what you're doing, or, you know, if you got something you want to talk about, you have to tell me now, because other than just to show and tell the few things that I did show, I really don't have that much planned. But if you guys ever have questions about anything, feel free to ask me. I can show you some more remit if you want to see it. Let's see. This is the family steak dinner. I bought these off of somebody that was selling off their Remit collection on Flickr several years ago. So I got an opportunity to buy some of that stuff. And lots of sushi and salad stuff and tea sets. All of that. Yeah, like some of this stuff's been stuck in these bags for like forever. It's a little bird cage. And let's see. Y'all remember Manica? Manica.com? Oh, okay. All right, Janet. Well, you know what? I've got to clean up that trunk because I haven't put anything in it since I moved. But I do have it out. But all the shoes and things that were stocked in the shelves and stuff, I just don't have it. Let's see. I don't have it set up yet, so I need to work on that too. I'm looking forward to joining the W Club. Oh, okay. So they should be announcing W Club memberships in the next couple of weeks or so. So if you've never joined and you want to, then just stay tuned. I know we do a big post at the Pink Lounge on Facebook. If you send me a message on Facebook or send me a message on Instagram, I can let you into the Pink Lounge so you won't miss that post when the W Club registration goes live. But it is only $50, despite what everybody is saying. It only costs $50 to join the W Club. And then with that $50 membership, they give you a $25 off coupon off the purchase of something that's $99 or more. So in essence, if you buy something from the W Club, you use your $25, so it only costs $25 to join. But what they do is they'll usually have 3 upgrade dolls. They'll have a Fashion Royalty doll, a Poppy Parker doll, or a New Face doll. They'll offer you 3 dolls. And what you do is if you decide to order any of the 3 that they're offering for registration, you have to pay a deposit. And usually that's anywhere from $25 to $35 per doll. So then you would add that $50 plus each doll you want to order, that deposit. And that's how much it's going to cost you to join. But you do not have to order the upgrade or registration dolls to just join the club. So $50 base membership, that's all you need to get your foot in the door. And it is worth it because if you buy 1 doll, you have gotten your money's worth. You know, I think now the average price for those dolls are like $165. They used to average $150, but the price has gone up. And so if you just buy 1 doll, you have pretty much, you know, gotten your money's worth for your $50 membership. Hi, Barbie Fashion. So that's something to look forward to. I think I've been a member every year except for maybe 1 year, ever since they started it. And again, I have to give them a shout out. A lot of people don't know this, but my friend Carmel Doll, who was in the feed, she was the inspiration for the idea of the W Club, even though that's not how they tell it, but it was her idea. And Carol took that and monopolized on it. So I have some talented and very creative friends, but that was her idea. So I like to give her a shout out about it every time I talk about it. So that's your shout out, Mel. Let's see. Yep. Are you still collecting Fashion Royalty, Karen? Just curious, because I know I see all your Cyber Right dolls and Kingdom dolls and all that stuff. Well, see, Boykins, here's the thing about the dealer's prices. when you're in the W Club, they give you a heads up so that you can pre-order from a dealer. If you pre-order that doll in the initial, like the first 24 hours from the dealer, then you will get it at retail price. But once that doll has come out and everybody's paid for their pre-orders and nobody orders it, they raise the prices to secondary market prices. So, and then people don't understand, when you see the dolls on eBay, everybody should know that eBay charges that seller 10% off the top. So if that doll sells for $150, eBay gets that first $15. Hi, Mundo Barbie doll. And then they have to pay 4% of the fees to PayPal for processing that payment. So the first 14% that anybody makes on eBay goes to eBay and PayPal. And then you have to back out your shipping. And the average cost to ship a fashion royalty doll in the shipper is anywhere from $10 to $15 in the contiguous US. Okay? So you got $15. And then you got 14% of the sale price. And then you wonder why you see those dolls for $250 and $300. So if the doll's $300, the first $30 is going to eBay. So that leaves you with $270. And then 4% of that $300 is going to PayPal. Okay? So you have to do the math, and then they've got to pay $15 to ship it. So by the time you get through with all that, they've already incurred almost $50 worth of fees out of that $300. So if they get to walk away with $250 or $225, then that's why the prices are so high on eBay. So what you have to do is you have to develop a relationship with one of these dealers, one of these authorized integrity dealers, and get on their list. And when you're in the W Club, they'll let you know when your dealers or they'll let you know when your dealers are taking deposits or taking orders. So what you do is you email the dealer and say, hey, I want to order this doll for you. Hey, Anika. Yes, people are trying to break even. They're trying to make a profit, because I don't know if the general public is aware, but if you've been a doll collector for a while, people call it a hustle, but it's not a hustle. It's just smart. These dolls cost $150 and $165 a piece. And then y'all come on and y'all look at my account and look at my room and say, oh, she has all these dolls. Well, first of all, I've been collecting these dolls for 20 something years, almost 30 years. That's number one thing. So none of this stuff just happened in this room overnight. Okay? So then, if I order a line, I have a relationship with my dealer. Y'all have to understand, some of us have been into fashion royalty and been ordering from these folks since the very beginning for 20 years. So those people who've been ordering those dolls and order a large amount of dolls are always going to get first preference on that dealer's list. That's why you need a relationship with that dealer. And I hate to say it, but that dealer is going to be more inclined to sell to me, because usually I'll order everything in the line. So the people who are ordering all the dolls that came out in that line, they're going to get top priority for ordering that doll at retail prices. If you only order one doll, they've got a line of 10 dolls or whatever comes out, and you order one, you're not going to get the priority of the person that they're going to buy 10 of those dolls. So I don't know what to tell you to do about that, but that's how it works. They're more interested in keeping that income that comes from that one buyer. Because first of all, when those dolls come, they'll put them all in a big old box and ship them. So it saves on shipping. It saves them time packing those dolls. It saves them time doing all of that stuff. And then whatever they have left over, you'll see it on their website, whatever's left over. And that's usually the stuff that's not as popular. Okay? So in order to get the dolls, the hot ones, you need to understand. You need to develop a relationship and understand that these people have customers who've been buying for them for 20 years. 20 years. And they know they have their credit cards on file. And when them dolls come in, them credit cards start getting swiped. And they can sell 3 or 4 dolls to the same person and not have to worry about one order here, one order there, one order there. Then they're going to give those people priority. And that's just the way it is. And it may not seem fair, But that's why you see the dolls on the secondary market. And so you have to make up your mind, how invested are you to get what you want? And another thing being on the W Club will do is you'll have an opportunity to go to the buy and sell forum. And a lot of those people in there, if you make friendships or you know people, then, you know, if they're selling the doll for $300 on eBay, then to avoid eBay fees and PayPal fees, they'll probably drop the price $50 or $60. So you might get that doll from a W Club member because they're still going to walk away with the same $225 or $250 if they sell to you directly and cut eBay out of the process. So it's all about building relationships, finding friends. You know, if I can't get something and I say, hey, Theo, I'm looking for this doll. And she has a friend somewhere. She said, well, you know, such and such has that doll for $200. I said, okay, cool. Tell her to send me a message. Or either I'll send that person a message and say, hey, Theo, she's my friend. She told me that you have this doll for $200. I'd like to buy it. So instead of paying the $300 on eBay, I got it for $200 directly for somebody on the W Club. So that's how that works. So you got to decide if you're going to, you know, I don't know about you, but I can't afford to collect every fashionista and every Barbie doll and every FR. So at some point you have to prioritize what means most to you. And I'll just tell you, my FR comes first. Everything else, these fashionistas, that's just a little quick thrill, cheap thrill until, you know, my fashion royalty pre-orders come in. So that's how that works. Okay. That's just the bottom line. And it's not a competition, but I know when I get my FR doll, it's already articulated. It already has clothes and jewelry and purse and shoes. I don't have to go and hunt for none of that stuff. I have a doll that when I take it out of the box, it is ready to go. It is ready to be played with. It is ready to be displayed. I can pose it. I can take pictures of it. It's a done deal. Now with Barbie, I got to take the fashionista and go find a body for it so it can move. And then I have to figure out what shoes in my collection it can fit. I don't have to do that with FR doll. And that's why I love fashion royalty. Point blank, period. And then it doesn't help that because we've been in it, me, Mel, Theo, and Carol, and Karen, Rococo, Heart and Soul, we were all in it when those dolls were $29.99. So we went to the very first fashion royalty conventions. The first two were in Canada. And that's where I met Mel and Carol. Okay. And we've become friends ever since then. But not only friends with them, but we got to know Percy Newsom and his family. They're the people who own Integrity Toys. So when we go to convention, we're like family. Anika, same way. We've known Anika just as long because we've all were there in the very beginning. So, you know, I like to support Percy Newsom and his family. It's nice to see black doll makers, you know, doing something positive out here. Hey, J. Mike. And, you know, that's another reason why we support them. And when we walk into convention, they don't just say hi. They run up and hug and kiss us because we're like family to them. And that's how I feel about them as well. So develop relationship. Whether you're doing Barbie, you got a Barbie dealer, you have to develop a relationship with that Barbie dealer. You got to develop a relationship with those Barbie collectors. So sometimes it's hard to be an island, but that's how the deals are made. That's how you can find something that is selling for a ridiculous price on eBay, but your fellow collector may have it, you know, in their collection at a doll meet and say, oh, I got that. I only want what I paid for it. Just give me $50. That's how you do it. What y'all cheesing for? Okay, Anika, I'm trying to let them know that's how it happens. It's hard to be out here and you need to build connections, period. Build connections. Nobody wants to be in a collecting. I would probably still collect dolls, but I can tell you now, having my dearest doll friends enable me and enjoy the same thing that I enjoy. A lot of times we would go to convention. It's supposed to be in Dallas the next time they have a convention. It's supposed to be in Dallas, but there have been years where Integrity didn't hardly make any black dolls. And I collect a lot of the black dolls, are primary in my collection. And we went to convention anyway. We didn't care. We just wanted to hang out. Because then we went to room shopping. We went to room shopping and all them outfits that we wanted, Barbie outfits, because people are at the Fashion Royalty Convention selling Barbie out their room. So we would go to the room sales, and then I get to pick up all those fashions that I wanted and didn't have to buy the doll. Didn't have to pay for shipping. It's right there, cash and carry. So, like you said, yep, it's about connections and your reputation too. That's correct too. And, you know, recently there's been some stuff going on that, you know, it's just been a mess. But you have to deal in your dolly life with integrity, just like you deal, hopefully, in your real life. Because eventually, how you act and how you treat people is going to come to the surface, whether it's about something in your real world or something in your doll world. Your character and your integrity is going to come through one way or another. You can only hide but so much. So that's my best advice to y'all. Yeah, the jewelry and the shoes on those dolls, you just can't beat it. And like I say, that's what we love about them. It's not an elitist thing. It's just that, you know, I love Barbie and I like playing for it, and I like the quick thrill that some of it is, because I don't collect a lot of collector grade Barbie. But it's something about that FR stuff. You know, if you got a doll that has a silk dress on, that is real silk when it comes on the FR dolls. If it's embroidered, you can see the hand embroidery on that dress. You know, the jewelry is real metal, real stones. It's not plastic that's been covered, you know, or colored. You know, it's the attention to detail. And you have to understand, it's another thing about FR is it is so competitive, because usually on the black dolls, the edition size is a lot lower than the white dolls. Okay, that's number one thing. So if they put out 1,200 of Veronique, it might only be 700 of Adele worldwide. So for me, as a primary African American doll collector, and I do have white dolls now, but I have learned that it is better for me to go ahead and make sure I secure my pre-order for that black doll, because she's going to be the first one. If she's hot, she's going to sell out. And those are the ones you see on eBay for $500, $600, $700. You can probably go pick that other doll up, you know, the Caucasian dolls up, you know, because they make more of them. But 700 worldwide, and you probably got, I would estimate the W Club probably got anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 people in it, and we're all competing for 700. That's why it's competitive. So that's where building that relationship with your dealer comes in. And you know, you pretty much, you come up through the ranks. I love vintage Barbie. If I had money, I would love to have a beautiful, well curated vintage Barbie collection. But I can't afford it. I don't think, even if I collected FR, I don't think putting all my money into that vintage in one fell swoop would do it for me. But I love Barbie. And like I say, I enjoy the fashionistas. But you hold that fashionista in your hand and you hold that FR doll, and it's just something about it. It's like, you want dolls, you want beautiful things. Hey, Daryl. But that excellence that's in that box is like, wow. And that's what does it for me. That is what does it for me. So this is my friend, Antonius Azur. That's my friend. And I don't know if you guys know, but I want to give him a shout out, because a lot of people didn't know. When Dr. Lisa did all that Toy Fair stuff a couple of years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago, and she had all those fabulous outfits that Misha and Niece were sewing, those were Daryl's, Antonius Azur's designs. And she never gave him credit for it. And all he asked for her designs is for her to send him some Fresh Guy dolls. That's all he wanted for payment. And some of those designs actually made it into Walmart. Those fashion packs y'all see that those dolls came in on, and the fashions that were on the dolls that were actually produced after that toy fair, Daryl designed them. And to this day, she has never called him, she has never acknowledged him, and she has never sent him his Fresh doll guys that he asked for in payment for his services. So I like to give my friend Daryl a shout out. He was part of the team that I pulled together for that toy fair product. And I just like people to know, you know, you're on the internet, and you with all these people, you have no idea how talented they are. You have no idea how much they contribute to other people, you know, in like the fresh doll line. She has never mentioned his name, ever. She has never said anything. So I like to give credit where credit is due. So let's give a round of applause for my friend Daryl Atonius Azur. You know, we'll go ahead and give you your due because you did that thing. And not only did he do that thing, if anybody were ever to dispute that, we have the original sketches that he did. Okay. So I like for y'all to know about that. He celebrated. He went to A&T in Greensboro and graduated with a degree in fashion design. So y'all don't, you know, you have to get to know people, know who you're talking about. Yes, I have that Aunt Margaret clap. That's right. And I just like to give credit where credit is due. So thank you for, you know, I feel bad that I pulled you into a project where you were not adequately acknowledged. So, but you've always been a dear friend to me. And, you know, a lot of people don't know, but he's also my prayer partner. And he helps me in that way as well. So I am so grateful to you for your friendship and, you know, for doing that favor for me to help Dr. Lisa that none of us ever really got acknowledged for. So I wanted to go ahead and put that out there. So take your bow. And hopefully we got some, I'm going to have my friend Steven Sumner on. I think he's going to come on with me next Wednesday. And we're going to talk about some projects and some things that we have in the works. He is a former designer at Mattel. He's the guy that designed the Sew and Style dolls. A lot of people don't know that Stacey McBride Irby did design some of those, but he was the designer behind the designer who actually did the actual work, the grunt work to produce that line. So I'm going to have him on, and we're going to talk about how a concept for a doll is actually materialized and actually produced from the original idea of it, and all the things that happen from that idea and that sketch all the way into production. So I think you guys would benefit from knowing exactly what that process is, because it was working with on that Dr. Lisa project for the Fresh dolls that I actually got a lot of in-depth knowledge on how that's actually done, and what you see on paper as the idea and how that trickles down to actually what's on the store shelf. And it is so fascinating. It's a lot of work involved in that. So I'm going to have Steven on next Wednesday on this live at 6 p.m. Central Time, Eastern 7 p.m. and Pacific at 3 o'clock p.m. So I'll have him on there, and we're going to talk about how, you know, they actually design a doll and manufacture one. So we'll talk about that. All right. Well, love you too, Daryl. And I am going to, if y'all don't have anything else, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. And if you missed any of it, you missed the beginning of it, then it will be on YouTube. And of course, it'll be on Instagram TV, so you can go back and look at it. And please share this with all you guys' friends. Don't forget my YouTube channel. Y'all need to go there and check a sister out. I need more subscribers. I did make YouTube partner about 3 weeks ago. So share my videos, tell your doll friends about me, ask them to come and watch my videos, and don't forget, I have a line of t-shirts at teespring.com. And here's my beautiful Miss T's Dollroom cup. And if you look in my bio on Instagram, you'll see the link to Teespring, and you'll see the link to my YouTube channel. And I had fun. Like I say, I would love it for you guys. If you have any questions, just DM me. If it's something you want to see or you want to talk about next Wednesday, send me a DM on Instagram and I'll gather some stuff together. So, you know, because I think the more information you have, the better informed decisions you can make. Because for a lot of us, collecting, you know, after we paid our bills, paid our rent and everything, you have to be careful what you spend your money on, even though we work hard and we deserve it. Don't get me wrong. But the more information you have to make that decisions about what you're going to do with your little extra money, the better it is for you, because you want things that you want. Hi, Doll's Viewpoint. But you also, oh, bye, Karen. I will call you. I'll send you a message and we'll talk later this week. But you also want your collection to be worth something. You want it to have value. You just don't want a bunch of stuff that after the thrill is gone, nobody wants. You know? So I think the more information I can help people with, I'm always happy to do that. So you guys have a great evening. I really appreciate you being part of my community and y'all supporting me. But send me some questions and we'll talk about stuff and we'll get some real information. And thank you so much for joining me this evening. And you guys have a great night. Bye.